intro. Okay.
Hide your strap-ons, put away your biscuits, and get ready for the ride of your life. It's time for free candy in the van of comedy. It's time for two clueless dudes.
Oh,
Here he is.
man, we had to take a week off. I'm sorry that you had to endure good old Phil's whatever he did.
some
His
music.
salami slapping
bad.
sounds.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
I didn't listen.
But we
Then you did all right.
Yeah, we were in
You
Green
were
Bay, which we'll get
well.
to.
I told everybody that you were being instructed on how to artificially inseminate bulls.
Nope.
So I was
not where I was
wanting
at.
to know, and I'm sure our listeners and viewers are wanting to know how that went.
Probably swimmingly well.
Swimmingly well. That's good. That's good.
I am Mad Mike. I am here with the Hank.
That's right.
And Waz, our super famous producer. And we have special guest Eric Waltz, who is also me brother.
What's up?
And he is here today. And we're going to talk about all kinds of crazy things. We're going to talk about our trip, of course, because we were gone.
Right.
So we had this incredible trip to
Inseminating
Green Bay.
bulls.
We had to watch a football game. Now, what was interesting about this is it was me, my brother. I had just had to get a root canal the day before, so
Oh,
I'm
nice.
miserable, and I had to take antibiotics, so I can't really drink. Then there is Dane, who is my nephew, who is black in a predominantly white city, and he's 20 and can't drink but wants to drink. And then there's my dad, who is 73 years old and clueless and crotchety. He cost me so much money because, dude, he tips everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
It's
everybody.
every day. The
Yeah.
same
All the
person.
time.
Yeah.
All the time. So, like, the first night he's like, Mike, you better put money down for the housekeeper. I'm like, Dad, you tip on the last day. He's like, well, I already put money down in mine. I'm like, shit, fine. So I put money down. But now I have to put money down every single day. Or you just look like a douchebag, right?
Oh,
seriously.
okay.
It sets a precedent.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Jeff? What's going on, my man? I did get a chance to watch an episode of Woo Assassins, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I also finished The Boys on Amazon. We'll get to that in a second as well. But as far as we're talking about Green Bay, Wisconsin, it was actually very pleasant. It was
Yeah, it was
like
really
90
nice.
degrees. Everything in there is super fucking clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went nowhere dirty, right?
No, there's not a single place that was
They don't
like-
even have like those, the lobster bibs for the toilets.
Oh yeah, the ass gaskets.
Yeah,
the ass
they
gaskets.
didn't even have them there because they didn't need them.
What does that mean?
It was that clean.
Yeah.
You could shit on the toilet. It was so clean you could shit on the toilet.
hotel that we were at,
Oh,
it was
okay.
Kohler.
All right.
Yeah,
So like
so we were in
Kohler,
this-
like the appliance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were in this place called Lodge Kohler, and I didn't, I did not put 3 and 3 together. I just couldn't do it. I was like, man, these sinks are so nice. Dude, this toilet is legit. Wow, the shower, it rains from the ceiling. Everything was like amazing, and no like sink was the same. So we had like 3 different sinks, each one of them different.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Dude, it was like, I was like, man, this place is nice. And then it hit me. It's Kohler. Like, that's what they do. They got started, you know how they made all their money? By making troughs
Really?
Yeah,
for
animals
horses.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, weird.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta
Never-
evolve
And then they were
some
like,
way, right?
they were like, well, if people if people keep saying, hey, those are pretty nice, you should make them bigger. They're like, gosh, I wonder if people would take baths in them. So they started making bathtubs. And then they got into everything, dude. And the place was, honest to God, legit. So
Kohler.
big shout
Saving
out
one
to
human at a
Kohler,
time.
Lodge Kohler. Thank you for the incredible stay.
Didn't
And you-
Facebook
and you hope that-
completely like bash your videos?
Oh yeah.
too?
So I put that. That's one of the things I want to talk about. So I released a video talking about Lodge Kohler because I did it while I was in there, and Facebook said that the content in the video was too scary and graphic for me to promote.
Well, you're supposed to flush the toilet.
Yeah, right. I had to go back and watch it because I was
Facebook
like,
is cancer.
what did they see that was so bad? And I urge everyone to go find Two Clueless Dudes page, look for the Lodge Kohler shout out video, and then you tell me if it was too much for your virgin eyes. So that was pretty. Also, they had for the first time in like 15 years, there was a hurricane warning in Green Bay.
Yeah, it was insane.
Dude, like 70-mile-an-hour winds hit like that instantly. We were like,
gone.
and then gone. Dude, it was
Alright.
pretty.
It was just
pretty
like a traditional like Las Vegas rain, except it rained a lot harder.
But it happened to be on the
Okay,
one day at the
okay.
exact time that we decided to eat on the top floor. Remember that?
Yeah, the top
So,
floor. At the
we
Lodge
had to go
Kohler Hotel.
outside, like into the. They let us go out in the balcony while it was like raining like crazy. Dude,
Oh,
so-
that's probably super safe.
it was so cool, dude. I love that.
He didn't tell you that he climbed a mountain during a thunderstorm, did he?
No.
He did that.
I did.
That doesn't
happened.
surprise me at
I
all.
totally
So-
climbed a mountain during a thunderstorm. I thought it was like,
Cool.
oh, man.
Not cool.
It was so awesome. Like, honest to God, like, had
was
I
there for
not
that.
gotten married and, like, if my life didn't work out for me, I would have been a storm chaser. I
Okay.
totally could have been a storm chaser.
But you have to like go to school and you have to be like a meteorologist.
No, you
and-
don't. You just have
and-
to have a car that's fast.
You just have to chase them, fellas.
Bro, and then put some.
You mean
yeah,
the car
I'm
that's
pretty
armored?
sure. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
put
that.
some plates.
Armor is not fast.
Bro,
I'm pretty sure that going and getting education for that's pretty important.
I would save all of my Pepsi and beer cans, cut them in half, and then paste the aluminum siding to my
There's people
car
that do that,
to give it that extra deflectors.
and they go hang out at Area 51.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say this. hey, don't. We're gonna talk about Area 51 too.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
be selling water out there, so we're gonna
Yeah,
make,
yeah.
we're gonna be millionaires.
Okay, so yeah. So here's the thing. Area 51, somebody now has decided, oh, we should stop them from doing the raid, so we're going to throw a music festival. So they're going to throw a
the
music
new
festival.
Burning Man, everyone.
And then another set in Rachel, Nevada is also throwing a music festival at the exact same time, while at the exact same time here in Las Vegas, they're doing the Life is Beautiful
Life is
event
Beautiful. It's gonna
at the
be
exact same time.
Oh, it's already Life is Beautiful.
Yeah.
Those
Wow.
of you out there that are going, Life is Beautiful, and if you're sitting down, that's me. You're welcome.
Could you imagine
Yeah, that's true, huh?
all the
He's the one
Life
that
is
sets it all up.
Beautiful people if they were to come out, what they would see with their own eyes?
So what else was really interesting about this is the two places that they're holding these music festivals for Area 51 have no water, no internet, no phone, and there's not even a grocery store.
Yeah, it's really prepared for a festival.
It's in the middle of a
That's
desert.
what I'm saying. So we're thinking we should go down there. We could probably charge like $10 for a bottle of Evian, and
Yeah, we're gonna buy so many bottles of Fiji, so many cases of Fiji water, and we're selling them for. we're already taking orders, $20 a bottle.
we
There you
gonna
go.
make a mint.
So we're gonna be millionaires.
Bro,
You can
we'll dress
tag
up.
along if you
I'll
want.
even dress up like aliens.
I was actually trying to get a group of friends to go camping
Oh yeah.
to watch the Area 51 raid, which
Bro.
probably wasn't going to happen.
My
So
wife
what-
will tell you right. That's nope. She'll glamp, but that's about it.
I wanna
You know what glamping is?
partake.
Oh, yeah, I'm like master of glamping.
That's when you masturbate onto the toast.
Oh, well, a different kind of glamping. I thought.
That-
You know
that's-
what? I'm not against that either. I just
You
don't think I'm a
misunderstood.
master.
That's called
Right.
clamping. It's okay. You go with your term.
Well, I like when you get those ice creams from the Dairy Queen, and when they're about to hand it to you, they turn the cup upside down, and,
Yeah.
The
and you think
blizzard.
the ice cream's the blizzard's gonna fall out, and it
Yeah.
doesn't fall out. That's what
Yeah.
happens when I ejaculate into the palm of my hand.
Oh, right.
If you wait just a second, you can flip your hand around, and it
And it
doesn't go
doesn't-
anywhere.
Wow.
Exactly.
But
I
if you
keep-
wait for like 7 seconds, it's.
Well,
Anyway,
it's not fun. You can't get anyone to watch that for 7 seconds. I'm not that engaging.
yeah, I feel I'm.
Yeah,
Probably the same way.
you heard
I'm-
of a blumpkin?
Oh yeah.
That's where you're taking a poop and you get a blowjob.
I've been trying to get Keisha to do that for me, and it's not gone well.
I've created like an upgraded version of that. I call it the Rumpelstiltskin. That's where you're taking a poop, getting a blowjob, and she has to try to guess your name.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but do you
There's just not
Like,
a time in my life when
you-
I feel
you-
less sexy.
like do you? It's
Did you know that
okay.
there's a third one?
It's only weird.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
It's
actually.
only Waz. It's only weird while you're wiping. Any other time, totally cool.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
only the
Well, this one everybody should love because it's called the Trumpkin.
Yeah,
Oh,
give
the-
it to me.
You give it to Donald Trump.
Oh.
That's the Trump.
That's the only difference is that who it occurs to, who it happens to is the only.
I heard if you're
days.
pooping while getting a blowjob and eating a peanut butter banana sandwich, they call it the Elvis. Just don't have a heart attack.
No, you have to sit there but not poop is
But
when
not
it's really
poop.
Elvis.
Yeah,
You have
exactly.
to not succeed in pooping.
Not succeed at the pooping.
Well, on that note,
So Area 51, boy, did we
we're gonna
derail. We derailed a little bit.
We're gonna sell water at the Area 51 party, and
Yeah.
we're going to make millions.
Party is right. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a
You're
party.
terrible.
We're going to, we're gonna take the show to a whole new level.
We should get potato guns and then shoot water out of them.
I feel like we
And-
should start like an Area 51 support group for those that don't make it, but wish they did.
Yeah,
Where were you?
and we
Area
could give
51
them we could give them like pens, like
Yeah.
Or all the people that get recruited to the Air Force and join the service after.
Oh
they
yeah,
go to this
I
thing.
want a cut of that shit.
Yeah.
For everybody that I send for everybody that I send to the table when we're handing out water for $50 a bottle
Yeah.
because everybody's practically dying and EMS can't get out there.
Air Force is handing out free T-shirts and,
Yeah.
and buttons and forms you can fill out to join.
Yeah.
We'll show you
give
aliens.
them-
We'll show you.
We'll show you aliens. Just give us 6
We'll get
years.
you in here. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I'm actually, this doesn't tie in at all, but I'm going to go back to Green Bay. The last day we were there, my dad, or the last night we were there, I should say, my dad decided that he wanted to buy meats and cheeses, like authentic Wisconsin meats. I was thinking he wanted like the gift boxes, like you get like the gift meats,
Yeah,
and
like the
cheese,
holiday meat.
gift sausages, things like that. That was what I was expecting. But instead, we went to Maplewood Meats, which
Yeah,
is
it's actually a
an
pretty cool
actual
place.
giant deli. Dude, it is flipping huge. It's like my dad's version of Disneyland. That's like the only way, because it's huge, dude.
Meats
Deli
and
land.
cheese.
Hey
Yeah,
Garrett,
it's
how we
pretty-
doing, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Did you just drop his dad's name? Is that okay?
No, I one of my buddies just texted me and said,
Oh, okay.
"Oh, your goofy ass is on again." And yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
We are on again.
We is. So my dad winds up buying 36.5 pounds of meat and cheeses.
What?
It gets better.
And then tips them.
Oh,
By the
yeah,
way.
it tips them, yes, of course, for doing their job. So then,
Good job. Good job.
he makes me take it to UPS. UPS is closed for some mind-boggling reason the
In
afternoon.
Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin. So then we have to go to a FedEx. We get to FedEx. My dad wants it there tomorrow. It's like in like a cooler with like ice packs on it, right? And they're like, sure, we can get it there tomorrow for $350. And we were like, you're high. And the guy was like, well, Vegas is in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Oh yeah,
Vegas?
it's only a major shipping hub since before.
You're
it
in the
was
middle of nowhere, motherfucker.
It's where
So-
two major shipping routes cross, even before there was a city here.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. UP goes
So,
right to there.
Did he do it?
So no. We were like, you know what? We could probably just take it on the airplane.
Well, no. First we were like, can we get it there Wednesday?
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, that was about $200.
$150. And we were like, this is not going to work. Well, and Wednesday is just too long because it'll melt. So we take it back to the hotel. My dad then tips somebody to put it in their freezer for the night. So keep it nice and cool. And we decide we're going to get it on the airplane by just slapping a label on it and let them check it in under the plane. Should be no problem, right?
Oh no.
My dad starts to panic and thinks that it's not going to work. So he makes me go and buy a duffel bag. Bring
This
the duffel-
sounds like a terrorist.
Right?
All right, here we
So
go.
the plan was,
The alleged meats.
yeah, the plan was
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
if they won't take it on the plane, he said, then what you're going to do is you're going to take it out with your luggage around the corner and then shove it all in the duffel bag.
Yeah, real quick.
And then take it as a
You'll
carry-on.
never know.
Oh.
He wanted me to carry on
Cheese.
36.5 pounds of meat and cheese.
Above our heads, ladies and gentlemen.
But thankfully, they did it. And it only cost us $40. They just took it right under the plane, no problem.
Yeah.
That's real good.
But
$350.
Now you have a
I'm
free
still
duffel
tripping out
bag.
about that.
yeah, and I have a free Green Bay Packers duffel bag.
So, like, when was I gonna get invited over for like meat and cheese and stuff?
He hasn't done it yet. But I think we're going to do it on the first regular season game, which is going to be
He hasn't
like
gotten through
Thursday,
his
September
old meats
8th or
and cheese.
something. Quick side
still
note.
working on the other one.
I'm going out of town. I'll be gone for another week. Just so y'all know. So next week, no show. But
Or wait, is Hank gonna fill in and do a music broadcast again?
maybe he'll do a music thing.
Or is it up in the air?
Probably not. Probably go
Maybe-
replay.
So it might be a blast from the past,
Yeah.
one of the best Two Clueless Dudes episodes previously, or it could be a special surprise broadcast involving an incredible mystery music thing you don't even think to understand yet. It could be anything. So stay tuned for the mystery reveal.
Yeah, stay tuned for.
Wow, that was so sexy the way you did that.
Yeah.
Right?
that
So
was good.
it might not be the same live broadcast that you'll see the week afterwards, but it's going to be something freaking cool because this slot is power. This is a power slot. It's not going to be wasted with
Word.
nothing but the best.
You heard.
I'm almost excited. No, I'm pretty excited. I'm just kidding. wait. So you go by Hank?
I'm the Hank.
Do you know
The Hank,
you
not
don't-
Hank.
You know.
So-
you
No,
don't,
that's
the-
a title.
you don't.
Hank.
So you say the whole name,
You got to say the Hank.
the whole thing, the
Yeah.
Hank.
Well,
You
yeah,
don't-
well,
you
it's
don't
a
just
title.
come-
You don't
Wait.
call the
Yeah.
president just president. You
Yeah,
want
you got to
president.
say
No, it's
Mr.
El
President.
Presidente.
The
Thank-
president. What up, the
When
president?
you're south of the border, yeah, it is El Presidente.
So ironically, in Wisconsin, Milwaukee to be more exact, Lakefront Brewery is asking individuals to return the bottles of unopened bottles of My Turn junk beer.
Oh man, really?
Yeah,
There's
to,
junk
wrong with
beer?
them?
What?
they said the beer itself is completely safe to drink, but according to the Post, the wild yeast from the cherries used to brew the beer may continue to ferment. Because of this, it can build up pressure in the bottle, making them at
explode.
risk for explosion.
Wow, that's cool.
Exploding
We need to
beer.
get some of that.
How is it? Poof!
We'll sell it at Area. We'll sell it at Area 51.
Yeah, right.
They sell it at Area 51. Yeah. Magical exploding beer. All right. Get your peanuts.
Get your peanuts. And you could probably sell that beer for another, I don't know, $2.50.
Why don't we go ahead and pay some bills really quick? It's 7:30.
Pay some Bob Thorntons,
Pay some Bob Thornton. Say,
some S. Preston Esquires.
let you know that our kicker headphones. We're rocking our
Yes,
kicker
Jesus.
headphones
Rocking those
Yes,
kickers so
Jesus.
hard.
in the Kicker Studio. Please check them out. They're awesome. If you have not downloaded the app for RadioVegas.rocks, then I recommend that you do. Oh, look at those. Sexy, sexy.
All right, hang tight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Another night of drinking, and I'm feeling so low. Another night of drinking, I got no get up and go. Maybe I drank too much whiskey, beer, and such. Need a little shot of Hangover Joe's. Now you see me moving and my feet ain't dragging the floor. Feeling pretty good and my head ain't pounding no more. Happens all the time, and the only thing saving my life is a little red and yellow shot called Hangover Joe's. Hey folks, this is Ken from the Altogether's. We tend to drink a lot at our shows. Actually, we drink a lot everywhere. Hell, I'm drunk right now. Sometimes I get tanked just so I can drink Hangover Joe's. Now, while you should drink responsibly, things do tend to get out of hand from time to time, and that's why you should get Hangover Joe's right now while you're sober. Now, if you excuse me, I got a song to finish, so I can go get drunk. Happens all the time, and the only thing saving my life is a little red and yellow shot called Hangover Joe's. A little red and yellow new shot called Hangover Joe's.
At Albo Pizza, our mission is to bring a menu of savory Italian classics and tasty American fare to the city of Las Vegas. Combining a classic menu of Italian favorites and American fare, Albo Pizza was designed with a variety of palates in mind. United by fresh ingredients prepared daily, all our recipes are homemade, hand-tossed, and hard to resist. Explore their popular pizza offerings or branch out with our burgers and chicken wings. Whichever way you go, their menu is prepared to please. Located at 1510 South Las Vegas Boulevard next to Dino's. Visit them online at www.albopizzalv.com or find them on Facebook. For delivery, call 702-333-2526.
Have you been thinking about taking an Alaskan vacation? Well, now you can book an Alaskan cruise tour with YMT Vacations and immediately save $250 per person. Call YMT Vacations today. We've been helping people take the vacation of a lifetime for over 50 years. And right now, if you've been thinking about what it would be like to go on an Alaskan cruise, now with our $250 per person instant rebate is the perfect time. Call right now for details. And if Alaska isn't on your bucket list, we've got over 50 guided tours to different locations worldwide. Call right now for your free brochure. So if you're looking for the perfect cruise tour to Alaska or the perfect guided vacation package, you need to call YMT Vacations to book right now or for our free brochure.
800-213-9256. 800-213-9256. 800-213-9256. That's 800-213-9256.
Hey, Radio Vegas Rocks listeners, it's your favorite troublemaker, Sober Sal from the Not Playing Stupid podcast. I'm headed to Summer Meltdown this weekend to partay. And do you think this degenerate has time to sober up or take a shower to that 4-day music festival? No, ain't gonna happen. The cool thing's out on YouTube. I got Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes aren't your typical ass wipes. Dude Wipes are made from plant-based fibers and are actually certified as flushable. Not only are Dude Wipes alcohol fragrance-free, they're also lined with aloe and vitamin E to ensure your anus isn't so heinous. So go to dudeproducts.com and use checkout code SHARTWEEK and you'll receive additional 15% off your entire order. Someone has to take care of your ass. It might as well be you.
Come on, dude, take it to the hole.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crazy J back again to tell you about Angel Wax. We've been telling you about it for a while now. This product is absolutely amazing. Our boy Tommy Davis, the man behind Angel Wax, he has been working hard for you. He has been on tour, he has been traveling, he's done car shows, he's done conventions. He is spreading the gospel of Angel Wax, and it's working. A lot of people are getting into it. They love it. Those car enthusiasts that are spending their weekends detailing it like crazy, love it. If you want to outshine the rest of the cars on the road, the best way to do that is by getting some Angel Wax. Let Tommy Davis know that RadioVegas.rocks sent you to him to try this amazing product. Angel Wax, get in on it today.
Yeah, and welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes here on RadioVegas.rocks. I feel like I just interrupted you. Why don't you?
I was saying we're getting in on it.
Oh, I figured. What did you do?
Try again.
What did you do? What did you
Like
do?
that $20 you say I owe you.
That was my old ass computer. Don't blame me. I actually got a new computer just for your guys' show from playing these. So we're upgrading, y'all's.
That's
foreshadowing.
what's up. Two Clueless Dudes going places. All right, so we got some mysteries. Let's go ahead and start. 1860, U.S. successfully mills its first silver mine. Guess where?
General Mills.
Yes, Jesus, that's great.
That's such a good answer.
It is. That's like good. That's like Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer. Number one answer.
You get a
Number
six.
one answer.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yes.
yes, Virginia City, Nevada.
Oh, Virginia, yeah, which is no longer Virginia City. I think it's Carson City now, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's something.
1926. Houdini remained in a coffin underwater for 1.5 hours before escaping.
In 1986?
1926.
Yeah, for how long?
He remained in a coffin underwater for 1.5 hours.
How the hell did he do that?
He's really good
Well,
at it.
he escaped.
No, he probably fell asleep.
Well, he escaped to his death. 1890.
He did eventually die, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how he died, right?
But it was
stomach
I
punch.
do. It's appendicitis.
Actually, I looked it up.
It's true. Yeah.
Do you know what caused appendicitis?
Being locked in a fridge? I don't know.
Multiple strikes
Yep.
when not prepared.
Punched in the stomach.
One of his students
Forgot about that.
literally
Yep.
body struck him multiple times,
Well,
and he
had-
refused to go to receive medical treatment.
And it was because he had this thing that would make him numb, and that was the trick. But
That's called opiates.
somebody hit him when he
Yeah.
was not on, the bee's
wasn't ready.
knees and
Wasn't ready.
nailed him. So
Yeah.
Nailed.
1890.
Wasn't on the bee's knees.
was
I'm not
not.
just gonna let that sit there, Mike.
he was not.
1890, prisoner at Auburn Prison in New York, William Kimlar became the first person to be executed by the electric chair.
See, you can't fool me. Auburn's in California.
You just said that.
No, he says New York.
Yeah.
He said New York.
I said New York.
Isn't there an Auburn there too?
No, it's impossible.
Okay.
Continue.
Quite confident. Move on, please.
Jeff says another fun fact about Jeffrey Dahmer. Nope, that's not where I'm going. Houdini.
What? Jeffrey Dahmer?
He said that he died on Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea, actually. Here's one for you. I know that you just came back from your fun time.
I did.
1919 Green Bay Packers Football Club was founded by George Calhoun and Curly Lambeau. Do you know what their name derived from?
Acme Packing Company.
Acme?
Yeah.
Acme.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Dead serious.
Yeah, the Acme
Because
Packing plant.
my information tells me that it's from an Indian packing company.
Yeah.
So, okay. We'll just move on then. Because I feel like I'm somewhere between messing it up and a fool. So, 1866. That's an 18 and a 66. World's first roller rink opened. Well,
Oh.
of course, none other than Newport, Rhode Island.
That's also in California.
You know how Rhode Island is. They get the
no.
new everything.
Yeah, Newport's in like Virginia or something, isn't it?
I
Thought
thought
it was a cigarette brand.
Oh, that's what it is.
They both have a Newport.
They both have a Newport, and there's a Newport, Rhode Island.
Have you ever smoked Newport?
No.
Have you?
Yeah.
When I did, it was pretty tasty. All right, 19. What do you got, Was?
You like it?
I mean, it was pretty good.
All right.
Where you were going with
Yeah,
that?
I mean, if you
Don't
ever.
do it now, but if you're
Oh
gonna.
no! I despise
No, do it now.
the smell of
There's too many people
cigarettes.
here. On the spot.
Right now.
Yeah, I
Get
despise
in
the
that
smell of
closet
cigarettes.
and go through a whole cart, young man.
My parents. Yeah, we'll just skip that. 1996, NASA announced that life may have existed on Mars after examining meteorite ALH 84001, thought to be from Mars.
Really?
Apparently, we collided and shit. I don't know.
It's pretty true. I played Doom.
Well, they crashed.
favorite game.
They crashed those little tiny molecule bears.
What?
Yeah, on the moon.
What?
Molecule bears.
Yeah.
What are you What?
Yeah, I'm serious. Little tiny molecule bears.
Dude,
that's what I'm calling them.
They're called water bears,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Water bear.
Yeah, waterberries. I get it. Listen, I
but
gotta
the
ask you.
what are those fuckers called?
You got what are you?
Right? I can't remember
Do you
what their actual name is.
feel? See, I know how Waz feels about this. I'm curious. Do you believe or
In
maybe
magic.
feel that we landed on the moon when I don't know John F. Kennedy said we did?
Tardigrades.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that there's a
That's
conspiracy about landing on the moon?
No, I'm asking you a question.
What do you mean? Like I don't know.
Like, I'm asking
do you
you a
believe
question.
that
Do
they landed
you-
on the moon when John F. Kennedy was around?
Like
yes,
when we
they
when
landed
we,
on the moon.
When it was televised, did we at that point in time land on the moon?
I believe at that point in time we actually landed on the
The
moon.
one
do you
small
think-
step for
crazy.
man, one large leap for man.
Yeah,
Isn't
people
that
are
what
Do you
it said?
think enemy countries would vouch for us if we faked a moon landing? Do you think they'd go along with us, or do you think they'd call us out on it? Do you think they would let us know if when they tracked our
Right?
vehicles going to the planet, this other
They'd be
celestial
like,
body
no, we're calling bullshit.
with their own radar
Yeah.
and their own tracking?
All right, I can
No,
see
no,
that.
I believe that. Yeah, that we actually landed on the moon. I don't think it was. Any
Well,
conspiracy
not only the proof is REM.
Oh,
They wrote a song about it. Yeah, Andy
About-
Kaufman.
do you
About Andy
believe-
Warhol, right?
Was that Andy? I thought it was Andy
No,
Kaufman.
it was Andy
Andy
Kaufman. I was just
Kaufman.
fucking with you.
Who I never thought was funny.
Well,
You don't think Andy Kaufman's funny?
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he's funny
You
either.
have to see how funny the things were to him,
I think that's what.
and then laugh at his enjoyment of his own joke. That's
That's
how.
it.
Yeah.
But I never really got off like that.
Some people ain't for you.
Sometimes you just don't get off. So what's next?
All right,
Go see a doctor
1964, Prometheus, the world's oldest tree of at least 4,800 years old, was cut down in 1885. $100,000 was raised for the U.S. Whoa, I'm about to mess it all up. So, it was it was cut down. Would you believe that it was cut down actually in northern Nevada?
Wow. The oldest tree?
I'm busting.
Yeah, I've seen a Simpsons episode. He turned Homer turned into a bat, right? And then
I don't know
No?
if that's what happened or not. I think they were checking like the rings, and apparently they were unable to drill any further. The very last drill bit had broke, so they had somebody from BLM or forestry or whoever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just cut the fucker down." And that's
Dang.
what they really did.
That's cold-blooded, right?
Yeah, yep, real story.
Cold-blooded.
All right. We'll move back to 1885.
Okay.
$100,000 was raised for the U.S. Statue of Liberty to be placed on a pedestal.
That's right.
1885. Only $100,000.
Did you know without the pedestal, she's only like 5'6"?
Yeah,
That's
totally.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think like that was the beginning of
It's all heel.
like
inflation.
1885? 1885. Do you think that's where men started saying, "Let's put women on a pedestal," or no, or?
I think
So 1973, American Graffiti, directed by
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner, you son of a bitch. 1973, American Graffiti, directed by George Lucas, first opened in cinemas across the U.S. Are you familiar with this?
I've heard of American Graffiti, but I didn't know it was George Lucas.
I just know that you're like a George Lucas because you like that Star Wars stuff.
I do like.
he did one
Star
movie.
Wars.
Yeah.
One movie.
Yeah. And it, 1965, Watts riot began in Southeast LA, lasting 6 days and costing more than $40 million in property damage, and resulting in 34 deaths, 1,032 injuries, and 3,438 arrests.
How many?
Well, that's a lot of numbers I just said. Which one do you want?
The arrests.
Basically 3,400 arrests.
Dang.
For that movie?
Huh?
Jesus.
What do you
Yeah.
do with 3,400 people?
I think you put them in lockup.
I think you just chain them all together and then push one off a cliff.
Honestly, you probably...
Let the rum take care of itself.
That solution.
I'm actually quite confident you don't book 3,400 people. You simply cite them and
Right, yeah.
GTFO.
Yeah, send them on their way.
There's no possible... You can't just come up with room for 3,400
I
assholes.
thought that's what the stadiums were for. That's why they were building one in every city. And they were doing the
That's why
campaign.
LA's always had like two of everyone. All right, 1984, radio voice test of the U.S. President, Mr. Ronald Reagan, jokes he signed legislation that would outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes. The joke was not broadcast live, but was recorded and later leaked to the public.
Oh, no.
Whoops.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now you wonder why there's a bunch of crazy people out there. That's why.
Yeah, it starts with the president. 1877, Thomas Edison completed his first model for the phonograph. Do you know what the phonograph is?
Phonograph?
Phone.
What it is, what the phonograph is?
Like what it is.
Okay, I'll let that sit there. Let's imagine I don't.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so we'll pretend that you don't.
Yeah.
It's a device that records sound onto tin-foil cylinders. And now you can scratch records and shit.
Yeah, if you get those wax cylinder
You gotta-
records, you can scratch them up.
But
I'm a wax cylinder DJ.
Prime example
you're
would
a
be, oh, brother,
DJ
where art thou?
Yeah.
Singing on this can, I'll give you $5.
Singing
You know, they
this
actually
can.
tried to take that same concept and get like, you know, the old clay pots from like Egypt that was like etched. They were trying to actually do the same thing, see if they can get sound off of the clay pots.
did it work?
No, it didn't work.
1908, Henry Ford's company built the first Model T car. Do you remember the old saying? Any customer can have a car painted any color so long as it's black.
So long as it's black.
By the way, talking about cars, you had mentioned probably one of the grossest cars I've ever seen in my life. This Lamborghini SUV. What is it? The Russo?
I don't even remember.
Euros.
The Euros.
It's really not as gross.
It's pretty gross.
It's not. It's really not.
It's a Lamborghini.
So do you think like no one would buy one of those?
I don't think anybody intelligent would buy one.
You don't think anybody
Watch
intelligent?
the Grand
why-
Tour. There was an episode of the Grand Tour where he goes over it pretty thoroughly, and I have to admit, it was pretty impressive. I liked it more than the Porsche ones.
Really? Why?
One, it was cooler, faster,
Like
stronger.
cooler how? Like cooler on the inside because the outside doesn't look cool.
It's cooler on the inside and outside.
Okay.
I mean, if you think it was so bad, why did Ferrari also come out with their own?
Ferrari doesn't have an SUV.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, we looked it up on the way. I hate to
Oh,
admit it.
yeah, they do.
And it looks just as cool.
It's pretty cool.
It actually looks. Nah, it's pretty gross too. Like, listen, we're talking about exotic cars. Leave them exotic. Don't
Listen,
put,
okay.
Don't
Here's the
put
thing,
your fucking
that's
baby
mom's
in the
car.
back.
Moms need something cool
That's
too.
legit.
See?
Bro, that's legit.
That's cool, man.
It's cooler than the Lamborghini, but
Way cooler than
anything's cooler than the Lamborghini. I parked next to the Lamborghini. I told you on the way
Yeah.
over. I parked next to another Lambo at the gym.
You parked-
What is with all the Lambos in Las Vegas?
So you park next to a Lamborghini with your packet of gum?
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
Oh, wow, it's sad for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on
yeah.
that level.
Mind you, I drive a
Bentley,
smart
yeah.
car. So
Bentley has
Listen.
an. Have you seen the Bentley SUV?
We are very familiar with Joe Rogan.
No.
We are on our way to far surpass Joe Rogan and his podcast.
Oh, easily.
So
Handedly.
once I handedly, I'm gonna remember that and I'm gonna get excited later. But once we pass Joe Rogan's status, I may get a Ferrari, but not an SUV. That's ridiculous.
Bentley released an
you're
SUV.
wasting
Ferrari,
Jeff-
if you
Jeff
are
just brought it
listening,
up.
which you're not, only sell them that SUV.
Because what's the point? If you're buying a car, you might as well put stuff in it, and that's why like cars are
No.
dying. It's all SUVs now.
No,
He wants
no.
that storage.
However, I would be interested in what the price would be.
Porsche
You want an
Cayenne, just
SUV?
saying.
Yeah.
You know me.
But the Porsche SUV is
Beautiful.
it's not though. I don't.
It's
that-
like a tall Porsche. It's like a big chubby Porsche. That you
All
can
right.
It's
put
like a
stuff
big
in.
chubby Porsche.
Let's
You can
move on to
store things.
1981 then, because apparently that's. I was actually born in 1981. It's a good year.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you. International Business. You guys are dicks. International Business Machine, or IBM, introduced its first personal computer. The
That's
PC,
irritable bowel movement.
and the PC DOS. Thank you.
Which they bought from Bill Gates.
Yes.
FYI.
Yeah.
1907, the first taxi cabs were operated where?
Pakistan.
I was thinking driven by who?
Okay, a U.S.
One of the
US
stands, right? Definitely a
US
stand
a
thing.
U.S. city.
I'm gonna say New York.
Okay, you would be right. In New York City. What did you say, Was?
One of the stands, right? It's a stand thing. Taxi stands.
Yeah.
Taxi stand.
Cab stand. taxi
Which is
stand.
also an REM song.
Yeah. Turkmenistan.
Stand in the place where you live. Okay.
Now face north.
1963, U.S. Customs agents confiscate 21 gold coins from the Witt Museum in San Antonio, Texas.
That's Mario AF.
Oops.
Right.
I'm a queen.
Like, I would be like, listen, we at the museum don't truly enjoy them as much as you at the customs department would. So here, let me pack them up for you, and no harm, no foul.
Sweet.
That's what I would do. But yeah, it's federal penitentiary, whatever. 1942, the Manhattan Project commences under the direction of U.S. General Leslie Groves. He aims to deliver an atomic bomb.
Oh.
I guess he did it.
Yeah.
2019, measles cases have tripled worldwide in 2019 with 364,808 against 2018's 129,239. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is get your dirty ass kids vaccinated.
Please.
Thank
Unless
you.
you
Dear
love
God.
measles.
Yeah.
Thank
Dear
you.
God.
Measles party.
You
Unless
crazy
you're
people.
And stop using all the damn goo.
And if you're not going to vaccinate your kids, don't take them to
Don't
Disneyland.
use up the
Don't
goo.
do that. Leave
That's
them
true.
home.
Yeah,
hand sanitizer.
Don't use all the hand sanitizer if you're not going to just vaccinate already.
Yeah.
You can't just wipe your kids down with
what?
that and get it done.
Right? Just wipe them down.
Bounty doesn't get everything. 1901, SS Islander, operated by the Canadian Pacific Navigation Company, while at capacity with passengers and carrying cargo of gold bullion valued at more than $6 billion in 1901, struck an iceberg, sunk, losing 40 lives and the loot.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Did it say exactly where that happened? By chance?
Up there.
Up there.
I just want to make, I just want to verify.
Up there, like
be right
next
back.
to like
Yeah.
Alaska and stuff. So I just got a couple more. 1994, the Hubble Space Telescope photographed Uranus with rings. What a sight that must have been.
Oh, yes. You know, you can get them in chocolate now.
The chocolate butthole?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can bronze your butthole too. I've seen that
crazy.
on yeah, never mind.
Wait,
all right,
did Hubble get launched into orbit when NASA said it did? Or did they put Hubble up
course
in
it did.
orbit later on?
of course it
Were they
was.
just faking these photos for a while?
the
and blaring
old-
them on Hubble?
The old Hubble bubble.
Yeah.
All right, the only thing I have left is tomorrow, 8/17/2019. Who wins it? Nate
What?
Diaz or Showtime Pettis? Or do you give a shit?
Joey
What are we
Diaz?
talking about?
Joey Coco Diaz?
Nate Diaz.
I can tell you who won't win.
Who won't win? McGregor?
Anybody who watches it.
Yeah, how much is that pay-per-view? Like, seriously.
you should hit a cool button because you deserve it.
So who is it? Nate Diaz and who?
Nate Diaz and Anthony Showtime Pettis.
I don't even know who those
Oh,
are.
no, I've always
Yeah,
been
you
a
did.
fan
We
of Nate
watched
Diaz.
them.
Have
Matter
we?
of fact, Pettis got his ass beat when we watched the McGregor fight.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
he was all bloody.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got.
he got beat up pretty good.
I always
did.
like Diaz more, so I'm going to go with him.
Yeah, I want Diaz to beat the shit out of him.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like that should be the way it should go, but I don't know anything about the fighters. To be
Who knows?
completely honest.
Upsets always happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that one fight we did? Was it the boxing fight where it went like into like the very last round, and the guy was losing the whole way, and then finally in the last round, like the last minute, last round, he gets this stink fucking lucky ass punch, bunk, knocks the dude out cold,
Yeah.
and he was completely losing the fight. I mean, his face, he looked like a battered turkey. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Are his
And he won. I mean, that was like the most nuttiest thing I've ever seen. I mean, that dude's probably never going to win another fight in his life, but dang, that was cool.
Are his fans called Pettis Files?
Pedophiles.
Da, 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 da.
That's
You
good.
know, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pettis can.
Mike
He
Tyson.
can take a punch.
Well,
Said
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a Mike Tyson quote. Yeah, I recognize. Yeah.
Everybody has a plan till somebody gets punched in the face.
Yeah, I said it exactly like that, yeah.
So they did this report that says 45% of Americans wear underwear 2 days or longer.
Really?
So I was going to ask everyone here, how long do you find acceptable to wear a pair of underwear?
Is it winter?
Let's go with now.
Oh,
Today.
now it's like 2 a day. But I mean, in the
2
winter.
a day? Oh my God! What is your butthole?
Hey,
a
if
waterfall?
You're getting busy. I
Well-
don't know. If you're an active gentleman,
Yeah, I got to be honest. If I'm going to the gym, at least one, if not two.
depends
day?
on how
A
things
day.
get busy.
Well, I mean, I drive truck, so it's not necessarily easy to always, just, change your underwear.
To hang your ass out the window and change.
And it's climate controlled. So if you're
Yeah.
in a winter climate, you can go a couple days.
It depends. Like, did I just get off the motorcycle? Because I'm walking around naked as shit.
Yeah. Motorcycle?
Down the street?
Is that what you're calling it now?
Well, no, I mean, like when I get home from from riding the bike,
tricycle?
from the trike, from the bat trike, I rock naked. It's way too hot right now.
Yeah, you get
Well, I
that
have,
tricycle
feels
crotch.
great outside.
Yeah, you get that
I don't know what
swamp
you're
ass
talking about.
from the bat trike.
I have like this 24-hour rule. Like I feel once I put it on, it's good for 24 hours.
but like 24 in
Yeah, but when
1
you're in a
minute.
truck for 14 hours and you just want to go to sleep,
Well, so I'm saying
Yeah.
24 hours, so I can
You know
put it
what I'm saying?
on
Like-
and not have to get another one for 24 hours.
Plus, I like to fart, so like I wouldn't.
Me too. That just
I don't-
builds character.
I wouldn't want to like mask in that for like too long.
Don't want to stew in it for too long.
I don't want to.
Sometimes you
Give
just
yourself-
want to do it just because you're trying to piss off the person next
I
to
will
you.
be
so-
honest. I will be honest. I've had to throw away underwear because it's browned on me. I'm not gonna lie.
The underwear
been
browned
there.
on you.
I've been there.
Is that because of the weather?
Yeah, definitely.
Your underwear is a little under the weather.
Yeah, I have had to do
I
that.
just felt it just gets left out for too long, you know?
Man, I'm so
Yeah,
Just
it
a
just got
bruise.
exposed.
so
too much.
sorry for Krista.
Bruised underwear.
Yeah, so that was yeah.
Like, so
Little
is
Easter
this
surprise
Is this
in
like
there.
an annual thing? Is this like a problem, or is it like a condition? I mean, it may just if it's none of my business, let me know.
Honestly, I've crapped my pants several times.
He's like the
Yeah,
Cadbury
I used to
bunny
carry an extra pair of underwear in the trunk of my car.
Yeah.
Just in cases.
laying
Yeah.
little chocolate eggs as you go.
Well, I mean, in my gym bag, I carry extra britches. You never know. You could work out a little too hard
In your
and,
gym bag?
and rip it. And
Yep.
just
How
saying.
do you? Okay, there's
Rip
a
it and
workout
slip
in which you have ripped your underwear in a
No, no, no.
workout.
You rip your ass.
Oh, okay, okay. It's
Yeah.
like, what
No,
are you
no.
doing with your body
No,
when
no,
you're
no,
tearing
no.
underwear?
No,
I've seen people poop themselves.
Oh, have
I
you
live in
really?
Vegas.
Yeah,
You
Vegas.
watched it.
I mean, LVAC. Yeah.
Well, that's LVAC though.
Yeah,
I was saying, we live in Vegas. I have too.
There was a church event, and yeah, and I watched this lady literally pull down her pants and duke behind a 7-Eleven.
You know, that's
Straight
pretty,
up duke.
Okay, okay, okay.
Did you know that's pretty common in China?
Yeah.
Like they actually
What?
design pants so you can just walk up and just squat and just do your thing and then keep
Kids
shuffling
will do
along.
it in shopping
Okay.
malls. Yeah.
All the time.
So I have an incident that happened that has nothing to do with what you guys said. We at the Cosmopolitan. I'll say we. I don't work there anymore.
Loosely.
But at the Cosmopolitan, I responded to an individual who was highly intoxicated, causing an issue. And by the time I got there, he had poopied himself
Oh, nice.
at the front desk
Very nice.
and pottied himself.
I was wondering if I met the same guy.
The poop.
Did he pretend he was a glass of orange juice?
Oh, you got to hit the orange button.
The poopy.
Yeah.
So,
Nailed it.
yeah, like, I don't know if, like, when you get intoxicated, like, you don't give a damn, or, like, if your inability to, like, your motor functions, or just functions
I've never
in general.
been so drunk that I've crapped myself. I've never been there. I've never peed myself while drunk. I've never crapped myself while drunk. But I know that is a common thing.
Yeah.
And my dad, he cannot eat and then drink.
Yeah.
He can't drink and then eat either. My dad cannot eat anything because the second he eats, he immediately falls asleep.
Really?
Yep.
Narcolepsy. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. If he eats, he's
Like,
done.
you're not joking.
Yeah.
I've been so drunk I couldn't get out of a car. I mean, that's
Well, I
pretty
mean,
common.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been super cool, you know, being in the military and stuff. You get so drunk you want to do, like, push-ups and shit. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah, man, you show your size of your penis without pulling it out. I don't
It's
know.
way better drunk.
I just be like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this push up. All this grounds.
So I mean, like, I've
Push-up
done
knives.
like ignorant shit like that, but
this
like
concrete's so cold. So nice.
but I mean, yeah. Other than that, no, I don't. My ignorance and alcohol just really don't go.
Do you have like a really terrible like drunk story?
Do I have a terrible
Yeah, what is, like,
drunk
your-
story?
Yeah. Drunk stories with Hank.
Okay. All right. For some of y'all might have heard this shit.
Drunk stories with Hank.
All right.
Ba-da-da-da.
So I was in the Navy.
In the Navy.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I wish I wouldn't have started with that.
I'm gonna sing this one.
We had to wear our dress white uniforms, and we were in Sail Boston 2000. And me and a group of dudes went out and we checked out Boston. But instead of checking out Boston like checking out Boston, we decided to go check out the bars. And man, we hit probably every one we passed. And we pull up to well, I say pull up, we weren't fucking driving. We walk into a bar and the bartender's hot, and none of us are 21, so they just didn't give a shit.
Oh yeah.
So we get to the bar, sit down, and I said, I want something really strong. And she tells me, why don't you have a Mongolian motherfucker? Sure, why not?
What?
A Mongolian.
A Mongolian motherfucker.
Wow.
So I've never heard of a Mongolian motherfucker. I say, what's in it? And she goes, I'll take care of you. It's just got 7 liquors in it. No big deal.
Wow.
So
Jesus.
I think we all
it like
enjoy
a
a
double
beer. Oh man, it was. We're enjoying a beer. All of us are ordering cocktails and shit. So my Mongolian motherfucker arrives, and I'm drinking it. And we've been drinking a little bit, nothing bad, but it was kind of the beginning of our day.
Yeah.
So I drank
8
it.
a.m.
I think it was like 8:30. No, I think it was like 10:30, 11. That's like afternoon for sailors.
Yeah.
So we have been drinking a little bit, and I drink this Mongolian motherfucker, and I'm asking her, what about this? You know, you said this was a big bad drink, and she's like, oh, you don't feel it. And I'm like, no, this is weak. And I'm not going to lie. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't 21, but man.
I wasn't 21.
I wasn't over the age of 21.
Were you obliterated already at this point and just
Well,
lying?
I mean, in the Navy, that's what you do.
It's
You
like,
just
nah, man,
go
I
and
can-
you drink.
I hold my
so
liquor.
she's like, do you want another one? And I'm like,
this is a trap.
absolutely. So I get my Mongolian motherfucker, number 2. And I don't know, I think I get about halfway down, maybe 2/3 of the way through it. All of a sudden, I got to pee.
Uh-oh.
Nothing big. I've had to pee at a bar before. So I spun out of the chair, and I didn't stop. And I fell out of it. Onto the floor.
Oh, my God.
And I couldn't move.
Did you pee
Wow.
I did not pee there.
then? Okay.
That was it.
But I did lay there, and the bartender and all of my friends laughed their ass off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm confident. It was before the digital age, but I'm confident that there are some photographs of that.
So what is a Mongolian motherfucker?
I have no clue.
Still doesn't know.
All right.
You can't find it. It's not. It's not on the
can't? You
internet.
tried to Google
I've,
it?
Jeff
I've tried to Google
Duffield,
it.
do you know what a Mongolian
If you are in
motherfucker is?
Boston and you know what a Mongolian motherfucker is, let us know.
Hollow
know.
Boston.
And while also in Boston, that was probably the most fun I've ever had as a sailor, because they were just completely open to the military. They wanted us there. And an attorney came up and goes,
I got it.
all right, hit me.
You want to know what's in it?
Hit me.
Wait. But what did the attorney say?
Oh, okay. So let's continue. So the attorney's like, because there was like 8 of us.
Oh.
And he's like, you guys don't
not
need
good.
to drink. Or you guys don't need to pay for drinks.
Oh, okay. So
like,
free drinks.
All right, cool.
And
And
this
he
is-
goes, you are going to eat on me. And we're like,
Whoa, did he take
"Oh,
his
all
shirt
right."
off?
Totally.
So free stuff to throw
You
up
walked
with
in
the
the
drinks.
wrong kind
Right.
of bar.
Yeah.
We had no idea.
So your throw up was free.
Yeah.
The quantity of it.
We had no idea it was a trans bar, but we'll get to that in a minute.
That's
No, I'm just
where the
totally
good
kidding.
stuff is.
It was we walked into a blues bar, and there was an attorney present, and he said, drinks and food completely on me. Call your buddies. I think I called like 30 or 40 of my buddies, and we literally drank and we ate all day on this dude.
Wow.
And he was just completely appreciative of what we were doing, being in the military and our service.
That's awesome.
So we thanked him by eating and drinking on him.
So what did
you
Mike
go.
consume?
Okay.
What did Hank consume, Mike?
So I think this is what it is. The Mongolian mother effer. It is 7 milliliters or a quarter ounce of vodka, no big deal. Quarter ounce of rum, no big deal.
All right.
Quarter ounce of gin, okay. Quarter ounce of slow gin,
What?
yeah, all right. Then you get a quarter ounce of Southern Comfort,
Okay.
Getting a little fancier.
quarter ounce of triple sec.
Okay.
Classic.
But this is a killer. It's a quarter ounce of 151.
Ouch. That's what
Yeah,
messes
so
you up.
151. I actually got a story on 151. I've never puked ever, but on 151.
Yeah.
You know what? I've had 151. I didn't puke from it, but I had it. It was called a Nightshade, and it was a Long Island iced tea
Oh,
with
nice.
151 in it.
I don't
And
think, is that even?
Dude.
That's not a Long Island iced tea.
It's like a Long Island
The
iced
longest island.
tea. Yeah.
It's the longest fucking.
Vodka. Yeah, here you go.
You're gonna get a sunburn
Duff-
on that island.
Oh, it's interesting. So he says it's vodka, gin, rum, tequila, triple sec, SoCo, amaretto, wild berry schnapps.
Ooh,
is the
that's-
way he's heard it.
Schnapps.
That wildberry tip. though.
Schnapps.
You ever heard of a drink called
That actually sounds good.
Riot
I'll be
Punch?
honest.
Oh, it tasted amazing.
Did
Don't
it?
get it
Oh,
twisted.
Riot
It
Punch?
tasted
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Riot Punch.
What's Riot Punch?
Riot Punch? Well, Me and my friends, we would call it, the white girl killer, but that's before he had
Oh,
his
so it's
baby.
vodka and Sunny D.
No, vodka.
No, it's even worse than that.
It's vodka sprinkled with cocaine.
Yes, Jesus.
What it is, it's a full bottle of Aqua Blue. A full
What's
bottle
that?
of it.
Of what?
Aqua Blue? What's
Aqua
that?
Blue, like it's the
You guys aren't female, so you don't know what aqua blue is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a blue colored vodka. I
Okay,
guess you
okay.
could say what it is.
Okay.
So a full bottle of that. 2 or 4 full cans of Four Locos.
4 Locos?
Yes. Okay. So this is how
So
it gets
8
troubling.
Loco worth.
Yeah. Well, no. You can either put 2 or 4 in there. You don't
Oh,
put
so
8.
8 to
okay? You don't
16
wanna kill
Loco.
anybody.
You don't want to kill anybody.
What is a loco?
Well, 2
You don't know
4
for-
Locos is 8 Loco, right?
Well, no, it's
8
like
to
2
16
cans of it.
Loco.
What is
Yeah.
a loco? Is it a
2
beer?
cans.
It's 1/4 of a 4 Loco is 1 Loco.
But is it a beer?
Oh, it's part wine. It's a malt beverage.
That's a quarter loco,
So-
What's
man.
its motive?
So it's not. It's
I want to
made
know the
like,
locomotive.
It's caffeine. The motive is caffeine and beer in the same thing.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
it's not a beer. It's a malt liquor.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
So-
pretty
motive.
pretty bad.
It's,
That was sneaky good.
it's like Steel Reserve and caffeine mixed together.
Okay, okay.
Oh, so it's not good.
Ooh, no. No, people have
So
gone
that's
to the
riot
hospital.
punch.
So well, no, hold on. I wasn't done.
Okay, okay,
So full bottle of the vodka, Aqua Blue. Okay. 2 to 4 cans of Four Locos.
8 to 16 Loco.
And then, you put grenadine to
Add
take
some
the
sugar.
taste out of it, so the white girls will drink it. Or
Yeah.
any girl, it matters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
got
got-
to
And they
grenadine
just
Got
get
to.
obliterate, because they don't,
So it's like a super-powered White Claw.
Oh, dude. Man, oh, man.
It's like a Boone-
You don't
it's like-
realize
Yeah.
It's like
how
a
much
Boone's
alcohol is
Farm.
in it.
It's an
until you're
atomic
drinking, like, 4
Boone's
of them.
Farm.
Atomic Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm on
pretty bad.
fucking steroids.
We all put it in one of those distilled, gallon jugs, and you just mix it all up, and then there you go, man. Bring it to
Jesus.
the party, you'll have some fun.
People, there was all these kids that went to the hospital, and the hospital thought they were on mushrooms,
Yeah.
and it was 4 Loco. When they came to, the kids were finally able to tell them that it was 4 Loco.
Dude, it used to be a lot crazier when
I've
it
never
first came
even-
out, and
I've
then they actually
never-
had to dumb it down some.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this stuff.
Listen, I keep it easy.
Where do you
I like
buy it?
Crown,
7-Eleven.
Crown,
Oh my God.
Crown,
dude.
and Crown.
Yeah, I gotta say, Crown is definitely the way to go as far as that goes.
And then there's the joke
Um,
drink that you can give people, which is absolutely disgusting. It's called the cement mixer. You ever heard of it?
oh
What is
yeah,
this? No,
Okay.
what's
Do you know what the
cement?
cement- do you-
I've heard of it. I don't know what's in it.
So the cement mixer is essentially it's Bailey's and any type of acidic juice that's inside. And essentially what it does is as you're trying to get it down your throat, it's curdling in your mouth.
Disgusting.
Yeah, because
It's a
the
joke
cream
drink.
in the Baileys is getting curdled by
Yeah.
the other
By
thing.
the
yeah.
alcohol, yeah,
Doesn't that
that's-
happen in Irish car bomb too? Isn't there a curdling that
Yes.
happens?
There
Yes,
is,
there
but
is.
it's
Like
not
baking
as
bread.
terrible.
But an Irish car bomb's same thing with a duck fart.
It's
Amazing.
like half a loaf of bread as you're drinking.
yeah,
yeah,
it's too bad, but
duck
that's
fart's
a
pretty
joke drink. If you're one like, hey, if your friend, you got a friend that like thinks he can drink, you give him that.
Oh,
So
Gross.
help him barf.
I will not drink and hang out with you. Know that.
a man in Oxford County allegedly stole $187,000 worth of what?
Panties.
Nope.
Gym socks.
Close.
The Viagra.
Would have been the answer.
Oh, good call. Good
What?
rip.
It was cheese.
Oh, okay. So it's your
He's
dad.
so-
I was close with
Yeah.
gym socks.
So, if I would have said used panties, I would have been closer.
Closer, yeah.
Closer.
You would
Okay,
have been
got
closer.
it. Go.
You would have been closer.
This is not Japan.
I just. Do you guys play? Did you guys ever play the Pokemans?
No.
I love playing
Pokemans Go.
No.
No, I
play
didn't
the
play
Pokemans
Go.
Go?
It's too athletic
Did
for
you?
me.
I've seen it.
You seen it? State trooper.
It's too fucking hot.
A
for
state
Pokemon
trooper
Go in Las
caught a
Vegas.
driver.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
State trooper caught a driver on the side of the road playing Pokemon Go on 8 phones simultaneously.
What, a
Dude,
police officer?
I've seen this guy. He's an animal. I've seen this guy on Facebook, dude. That
Really?
dude is literally has like a full like enterprise of phones on his
man.
bike.
Dude,
You
that
can
is
make
nuts.
You can
Yeah.
sell off those accounts. You sell those accounts. You got some
Dude.
stats. Meanwhile, there's people in China that just spoof the GPS and don't have to do this baloney.
Wow.
You can spoof your GPS. You can run BlueStacks on your computer and like have a fake Android
Some
machine.
people, man, get hardcore into that.
Yeah, you don't need
Wow.
to drive around your car running over people. This guy's an amateur. Wait. It's time to pay some Bob Thorntons, you
Yeah,
guys.
let's do it.
It is.
It's time for
There-
some S
there's-
Press and Esquires.
There was a question as to how I can wear a Miller Lite shirt and drink Bud Light.
I was literally just making fun of him at this
Audience
before the show.
participation. Thanks for participating, audience. You got to call them out. Hey, there's room for everybody, right? Diversity.
Yeah, let's just
What-
pay.
let me guess,
let's
you're a
just pay the
Patriots fan,
bills.
right?
I don't like football. I don't like football. But you know what? What I will say is, starting next month, September 15th, we get to start watching the hockey again.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
And-
fun.
Preseason.
And come
And actually
May of
play-
next year, it'll
or-
actually become interesting.
Someone's salty.
Playoffs. All right, hang tight. We'll be back in just a minute after we pay the bills, and we'll do some news you never knew you needed.
Do you fear the dark? Do you fear the light? Are you afraid of what you've seen? Are you afraid of what you can't see?
What responses, you say you're testing it at the house, what responses did you get when you were testing it?
I mean, I've heard my full name, Chris's name, just direct replies to questions and stuff.
On World Ghost Radio, the paranormal, the spirits, the unexplainable, with your host Rocky on World Ghost Radio.
Alright, Dicks, I told you to register for the free Aerosmith tickets by clicking on the link for the Radio Vegas Rocks app and then simply register your name and phone number under the VIP tab. To punish you, Dicks, I'm gonna play Janie's Got a Gun on my hand flute while I explain again how great this contest through Radio Vegas Rocks truly is. This is free airfare, free hotel accommodations, and 2 VIP tickets on the actual stage. You're on the stage watching Aerosmith play. If one of you dicks win these tickets and you have no one to go with, I'll go with you. I would love to see fucking Aerosmith on stage, Turtle, even if you win. As long as you promise you don't roofie my drink, you don't have sex with my dead corpse. Hopefully he doesn't make my skin into some sort of apparatus he wears around his face. I'll even stay with you. All you have to do is download the Radio Vegas Rocks app and register under the VIP tab of the app to win.
Download the Radio Vegas Rocks app right now.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Fade from Faded and Elevated, and I am so excited to talk to you guys about Deluxe Cleaning Service. Yeah, that's right. Miss Blanca Lopez, she is the cat's meow, y'all. She comes to your house. She comes to your office. She comes wherever you need her to go, and she cleans that sucker up like it's never been cleaned before. Yeah, that's right. She will come absolutely anywhere. Wherever you need her, she's there to keep you clean in the deluxe way.
Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family, you never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. That's 800-709-4389.
Hey everybody, it's Crazy Jay, and I want to tell you about ZipBiz. I know what you're thinking. Jay, you've been telling us about ZipBiz. Well, I have the brand new flavor right next to me, and I haven't tried it yet, so let's open it and give this a try. My bottle of water, shake that up. Now this is a brand new flavor, Mango Peach. I have not tried it. I'm looking forward to it. They have a wide variety of flavors, if you didn't know. They've got grape, fruit punch, orange cream, orange soda, iced tea, all fantastic. But let's give Mango Peach a try. Oh man, that is absolutely amazing. I'm a fan of all their flavors, but nothing like this. Oh man, that is absolutely delicious. Mango Peach, Zip Fizz. Get it today. Visit zipfizz.com. Tell them Radio Vegas. Tell them Crazy J sent you, and get your Mango Peach today.
Zip Fizz energy, no sudden crash, 10 calorie, low carb, vitamin B, the healthy energy mix. Zip Fizz.
Oh.
Welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes
Bang,
with
bang.
Mad Mike and the Hank.
Bibbidi-bobbidi.
Chilling with the man, the producer, the guy, Waz, who's showing you the Zip Fizz that he's consuming right now as we speak.
Zipping it up, keeping her zipped.
Ooh.
Fizz
All right.
in the zip, zipping the fizz.
Oh.
It's time to talk about The Boys.
Oh.
Said I was going to talk about The Boys. I finished the season. You're yet to finish, but you're like 3 or 4 episodes in.
I have yet to see a single episode.
Okay.
Oh, it's really good.
It's
Oh, it's
definitely
really good.
worth watching because it's very different. But
Oh, it's very
I
different.
will tell you right now, I am incredibly effing annoyed that it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah,
Like-
that seems to be the new going thing.
That I'm super pissed about
Yep.
that. I don't
Uh-huh.
like that. For that alone, I gotta drop you 2 bananas because you're
Oh,
not
man.
giving me
Yeah.
you're not giving me what I want. So
Yeah.
things kind of feel a little rushed in areas. And I'll be honest, when it ends, I'm hoping that all Amazon is doing is they're going to release 8 and then another 8 in a few months, like they do for The Tick.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm hoping that it's just they just have split
Tick is a
it
great show, by the way,
same
if anybody hasn't
season
seen that.
and just-
I love the Tick, but can we explain
Fantastic.
to new viewers / listeners this dropping 2 bananas?
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So we rate everything on a banana scale.
Good call, Waz. Good call.
Yeah, and the banana scale goes from 1 to 12.
Yes, it does.
Why 12?
Sounded like a good number at the time.
Okay.
It's a good it's divisible by 4.
Listen.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
When you start
Exactly.
and you rate something on 5, you don't feel like you can get all of the explanation
Right.
without actually having to talk.
You can't
so
get
you have
enough.
to add bananas. And you can listen, if you want to do this at your house, you can do that. You don't have to use bananas. You can use apples, oranges, kiwi. And it doesn't even have to be a fruit. It can be a softball. My point
It
is
sounds like a condom commercial, but continue.
my point, I don't even know where I was going. It was just so much fun to go on the rant. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta add more rating
More girth?
system.
But
You gotta
okay,
get more girth.
So this is what I will say. As I liked it. I liked it more than I liked Stranger Things season 3, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, but and you guys might think I'm crazy. You haven't watched it yet, and I want you to watch it because I'm interested to see what you think. I liked Umbrella Academy more.
It was really good. Umbrella Academy was really awesome.
It was actually quite awesome.
And there's
it
more than 8
surprised me.
episodes?
Yeah, there's 13.
What's
Yeah.
the deal with it? Is it
So the
similar to
Umbrella
something?
Academy
So
is
first-
the
They have a
is the
chimpanzee that
brainchild,
talks.
love child of Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. Not a lot of people realize that he
And
actually
it's
did
a
comics
show?
before
It
he
is
did them.
a Netflix series now. It was originally a comic book, and it is about these superheroes that were raised by this guy, and they all basically don't like each other. And they get older and they grow apart. But
It's essentially like
the old-
X-Men, but Charles Xavier is not a very nice man.
yeah, he was a
Oh,
douchebag.
nice.
Yeah.
So they basically he dies and they're forced to kind of come back together for his funeral. And it turns out to be a really awesome story.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely like it's like the gritty that we're kind of missing from Marvel.
Yeah, it's the grit. So okay, like the boys takes the grit to a whole different graphic level. Like they throw it in your face, like like the blowjob scene, and then the person getting blown up. Lots of blood and guts, and they
Yeah, I
really
like that.
they really try to throw that shit in your face. It's not quite the same in Umbrella Academy, but I would say Umbrella Academy is almost darker.
Yeah, a little bit. It almost was like, here's the X-Men, and now let's add meth. Why not?
Yeah. Whereas the boys is what I like about the boys is it's not so much about superheroes, it's about the regular people who are trying to bring them down.
Right.
And I love Carl Urban. Carl Urban's like an awesome actor. I don't think I've seen anything that he's done that I thought was that was a shit movie. He was Bones in Star Trek.
Yeah.
dolphin scene.
I'll have to check them out.
Okay, exactly. Things like the dolphin scene, which was hilarious, but also you're like, so, okay, there is a scene, there's something called the dolphin scene. When you watch it, you'll see it, you'll know it, you'll be like, oh. But there's a character called the Deep who is like this, he's their version of Aquaman.
Yeah.
And whoever wrote this...
He doesn't wear pineapple skin?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
but whoever wrote this just obviously really effing hates Aquaman because he is literally like the butt of every horrible, shitty thing that could happen in this. And that's all he's there for is literally just to get beat on. Like there's no other reason for him to even exist. So
Because
like,
Aquaman sucks.
So there's 8 episodes. Yeah, there's 8 episodes, but so there's not enough time, and then they wind up wasting time on this character, the Deep, when you literally could have cut him out and probably given us more content somewhere else. So that's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's also his parts are very humorous.
Yeah.
As well. They have this weird. Yeah, there's a breast. Exactly. Jeff says there was a breastfeeding scene, and there was, and it was unsettling to say the least. I have to agree with him. Like they just threw things in there that are literally just for the factor, like to really just try to get your goat a little bit. So while there were things that I did appreciate about it, like it was super gritty and hardcore in certain ways, and some of the acting and the character development is legit. But Umbrella Academy, I'm telling you right now, to me, in my opinion, Umbrella Academy was like a 10 banana, easy, maybe 11 bananas as far as the whole series goes. It was really good.
It was really good. It was good. And so
The Boys,
I have to check out The
I
Boys.
probably have to say was like an 8.5 bananas.
Wow.
It was still good, and I probably would have put Stranger Things at like 8 bananas.
You need more.
But not just season 3, not the whole series.
No,
right?
the whole series is like, if you were to throw them all together, you got like 11 bananas easy, 12 bananas. The first 2 are just unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
You can't give one season 8 bananas and still average the
No,
show.
yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if I got rid of that season,
See,
those 2 seasons
I
together,
think that the people
11, 12
that are
bananas.
listening and watching will all admit that season 3 was a letdown of Stranger Things.
As like shows in general have been getting worse.
Yeah.
Like since Game of Thrones. Like honestly,
See,
like
Game
just
of
like
Thrones seems like a hard
is like-
standard though, because there's so much effort that goes into writing Game of Thrones.
Game
Like,
of Thrones
this-
was a slippery slope.
Well, maybe there's not. I don't know.
I mean, it was a fat, sweaty guy that wrote it.
I haven't seen one episode of it, so I'm judging just based on the cloud
books
and
were
stuff.
very complex.
It might be
they did
terrible.
a pretty good job. Honestly, the shows, but they do the same thing where they just try to hit you with this
Shock value.
factor.
Yeah.
And if they would, and towards they get a little bit later in the series, they kind of go away from that a little bit, but there's a lot of it, and it really detracts to me from the story. But Game of Thrones overall as a story was actually decent.
Can we take a moment and talk about what things could be a 12? Like for me, Quantum Leap was a
Oh.
12.
Quantum Leap,
As
Dumb and
far as,
Dumber
like,
was
a
a
TV
12.
Dumb and Dumber is a movie, total 12.
That's a 12.
Independence
That's 12.
Day.
Independence?
Not the second. That doesn't even exist.
The first one I'd still
but
have
the
to
first
give it.
one, the first Independence Day, an easy 12.
I feel like I'd have to give it an 11.5 because I feel like if I give too many things 12, it weakens the 12.
Right.
Well, but you ask what is a 12? Like there's
That's worthy, though.
there's only a handful of 12s out there.
There's a few movies
Let
I'd
me
put
let
with
me toss you a
Independence Day.
couple extra ones.
That's tough.
Big Trouble in Little China. No, he's not that good of an
I
actor.
haven't seen that.
But Big
Oh,
Trouble.
but he wants to give it
What?
this huge rating.
Oh,
You ever
don't
seen
like
that?
This bad
Okay,
actor?
Jeff
Okay.
says Blade Runner
No,
would be
I
a
haven't.
12 banana movie. I
Not
would
for
agree.
Blade
everybody.
Runner was pretty good.
Yeah.
Blade Runner is really divisive though, because for
Harrison
some people,
Ford, Rutger Hauer.
it doesn't explain enough for some people though. Like Blade Runner,
Yeah,
when you're
but I
younger,
like
you're
that.
like, I don't know what's going on.
I liked that.
I
when
like
was a
that
kid.
too,
Yeah.
but I mean, it needed a buddy. A Blade Runner with the right buddy.
I
is
would
fun.
I would probably say, "Oh brother, where art thou?"
Yeah, that's an easy.
Is a
really good.
I don't know if I'd give it 12, but The Last Dragon.
What about the first one? You didn't like that one?
The Last
None of my
Dragon.
business.
How many
I'm
dragons were
I'm
there?
struggling
That's
to
the
remember
Bruce,
that movie.
That's Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy.
Show
enough.
I'm
the show enough of
I
heart.
thought it was Enter the.
I have no idea what they're talking about either.
No, I like that movie. Show enough. I don't think it was called the last. Was it called the Last?
The
Dragon?
Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon.
The Bruce Leroy story.
Right, that was
Bruce
great.
Leroy.
I do remember. Got the glove.
Stop bullets with his teeth.
I remember he had the Cobra Kai like thing
the
on.
TV
his
shows
yeah,
though, like as a
yeah.
whole.
The Kanye glasses
to me,
before Kanye.
Yeah.
Archer.
Yeah.
Archer? Like a
Archer's
show?
so good.
Yeah, as
What-
a TV, like a TV show.
Oh, you're doing like a
series.
TV show
Yeah.
series? Oh, man. there's-
Anything with
it's
H.
so
John
tough.
Benjamin.
Show
in it.
enough. Huh?
Speaking of Archer, anything with H. John Benjamin in it.
Yeah, H. John
That's-
Benjamin is great.
So
You
you're
know
talking
what?
about
Bob's Burger is like okay to me.
Bob's
it was-
Burgers Home Movies? Home Movies was his
Yeah, Home
debut.
Movies was his
really?
first, yeah.
Yeah.
Way a long time ago. It was pretty good.
But yeah, Archer to me is like, what an amazing show that is. I just, it stunned me because I waited so long to watch it because I wasn't like, I don't really want to watch a cartoon. Like, I'm so glad I finally sat down to watch it.
I mean, Futurama was good. I would say it was probably
called
like
Barry Gordon's Last
around the
Dragon.
8 Bananas
By Jeff to let me know.
for Futurama, just because it was just edgy enough for TV. But what made
Futurama?
that
Yeah.
over the 12 Bananas is definitely has to be Rick and Morty.
Really?
But
Really?
Futurama
See, my brother
would
would
only
say
be
that
8?
too. My brother would
Huh?
definitely say that.
You talked about Futurama like it was like 11 bananas, but you're just giving it 8?
Because I mean, because it kind of like as the show went, it wasn't as awesome.
Okay, there was some
See,
boringer
but
ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like Rick and Morty. I'm like the only one.
You
I
haven't watched all
watched
of
it,
them.
but
You
my
have to
brother
watch
watched it.
all of them because they get better as they go.
Yeah, I should probably.
Is it like when was how like Futurama started out really good and got worse as it went?
Yeah.
Rick and Morty is like the reverse of that.
And I don't
So-
think you can't bring up The
Can't agree with
Office. I really think The Office is
Like they really found their
Well-
groove after the Szechuan sauce, all that kind of stuff.
stand
oh, man,
the
dude.
test of time. The Office will
Oh,
just.
If we're gonna talk
Always.
about 12
why
bananas and TV
Netflix sucks now.
shows,
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss you Sons of Anarchy and Justified.
Oh God.
I like Justified. Sons of Anarchy I could care less about, but Justified
Justified's amazing.
was a pretty decent show. And Timothy Olyphant, he's not really known so much for his acting chops, but
Well,
he
he's
has
big- he's
one
big in
specific.
TV
I
shows,
liked
though.
the.
He has this really
liked him.
specific skill set that he just pulls off like a mofo. He was great in Deadwood, not the movie, the TV series.
He definitely
And-
has a very good overall.
Yeah, he has a very good overall.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Very
You know what?
intimidating man.
Longmire was good. We liked Longmire.
Yeah, I like Longmire.
But it started to get weird like the last couple seasons. But like when the guy tries to like take over to become like becomes like a vigilante.
Right.
I'm like that's
Why didn't you just
kind
say
of
so?
when they lost me. I was like, yeah, this is not that
Oh,
good.
dude, that's so tough, man. Like.
It's hard.
shows-
It's hard finding like good shows that you're like, yes. Because then
Yeah.
it's like, what would you absolutely 100% positively
Pos-
recommend
what?
it positively
Oh.
to somebody? What would you recommend to somebody like no fail?
Well, positively, I think.
That just depends on like.
It's
Are
like-
you leaving
so-
everything out?
Are you talking TV?
What's the
TV
thing?
shows.
Are you just TV shows?
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
TV
are you talking about like? Because I mean, I don't watch TV. I watch streaming services.
That's the same
So it's
thing.
like
It's the
Netflix.
same-
I also
yeah,
watch
yeah.
a ton of anime.
Yeah, series,
So like,
any type of series. So like I loved Scrubs, but it's really not for everyone.
But man, it's
but,
good.
it's
though.
one of the, I mean,
Scrubs.
what kills Scrubs that makes it not a 12 banana is that last season.
I'll be honest. One show that I
where
used
they
to
end it or the
Where
one-
JD leaves the show.
the last
Yeah.
that season. I thought that season.
That's
was
what makes
okay,
it
but
not a full trifecta.
You could tell he kind of stopped trying
Yeah,
in the last
he
season.
hasn't done anything since Scrubs. Like,
He's tried. He's tried. He actually
Garden
just did
State.
he did Garden
Oh, yeah,
State,
that's right.
and then he just
That was
released a
forever
new
ago, though.
Lucifer. Yes,
Zach Braff.
Lucifer was all right until it started getting
fantastic.
really cheesy, and I quit watching it.
really, I loved it, man. Just loved
Never
the
watched
character.
it.
Lucifer,
good.
Never watched it.
So
However, I
good.
can tell you my favorite
final season next year.
all-time TV show, Naked and Afraid. It just
God.
there's
Well, I
nothing
don't-
about it that can get old.
Really?
I love Naked and Afraid.
I
Matter
just-
of fact, we're watching the whole damn thing all
Don't.
over again.
If they were to get rid of all the blurred lines, it might be a little more interesting.
Agreed. And what I have noticed is the earlier seasons show the butt crack, and that's a little more exciting.
but- yeah.
It's not very exciting.
I
Because
mean,
it should be ugly and afraid.
Now they do.
I mean,
really-
some of the chicks
some
are
of the
pretty
chicks
hot.
are pretty good looking, but
Not when they're
now
dirty.
they're doing when they're supposed
like-
to get all dirty and gross. And
I mean,
I
there's
got
some
cramps.
there's some things
Like
that
I see
maybe
that on
you don't-
Fremont. I don't really need to see that.
Ew. See, I was gonna make a joke, but that's
How
just
dare you
gross.
not.
Be naked and afraid on Fremont Street. There we
That's
go.
True. That's true.
That's a great documentary right there.
Yeah.
We
Because
could do a mockumentary. Life on the streets, the mean
Fremont.
streets of Fremont.
death beware. You're
Yeah.
But
gonna,
I mean, honestly,
you're gonna
when,
smell like
when,
pee.
when it comes to like I don't know, like cartoon shows like anime, I mean, I definitely recommend One Punch Man because it makes fun of all anime, which is hilarious.
I've never.
Fully
I can't,
Cooley.
It was always good.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you haven't seen One Punch Man, is anybody that like absolutely hates anime, that's the one to watch.
I've
Like,
heard
I'll
this.
watch
Because it
some,
makes
like,
fun of it.
Batman.
Okay, what about a movie that's been like the most that's given you the most mind fuckery? That's
Mind
really
fuckery?
That's really like warped your mind. Been
Inception.
like, whoa.
Interstellar?
Gremlins 1. I still have fucking
Gremlins
nightmares.
1. I say Interstellar. Interstellar, Gremlins 1. One of those two.
One of those ones.
Honestly, after seeing Amazing John's documentary, that kind of mind fucked me. But
So actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Like, for no reason at all, I decided to pull, and you said that it either released yesterday or today.
Yeah.
For no reason at all, I started watching that documentary, and the Amazing Jonathan. I mean, he was one of the longest acts. Well, at the time, he was the longest magician. That's what the documentary said.
He's been for a long time,
in Las
yeah.
Vegas, and I guess due to his health and partying and
party hardy
and whatnot, he's enjoyed himself probably to the fullest, and now he's not.
Definitely on his way out.
Yeah, he's on his way
I
out.
would have to say the Korean version, not the American version, the Korean version of Old Boy.
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
I
That's
thought you were gonna say The Ring.
That's a
I did love The
ridiculously
Ring as
good
well,
movie.
But, bro,
Put the American one in
If
the
you-
trash can
yeah, just
and
throw it
go
in the
out
trash
and
can.
get Old Boy, the Japanese version. Yeah.
Wait,
Also
was it
the-
Korean or Japanese?
it's Korean.
Yes.
Or whatever.
It is
Wait.
Korean.
Sorry. Bad.
If we're talking about amazing Korean movies, can I bring up Burning? If you guys
Sure.
haven't seen Burning,
I'm not.
check out Burning. If you're willing to watch just a handful of subtitles, it's like my new favorite movie.
The
What
host
did
is
we
also
watch?
really good.
What did we watch?
What do you mean? Cowboy
The
Bebop?
Quentin Tarantino movie that he brought from whatever.
Oh, that was
Subtitles?
The Protector.
The Protector. Shit, that was
You
a
watched
movie.
that?
Yeah.
That was
I didn't think
good.
you could get through subtitles. It's weird.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's dubbed.
normally I gotta
Oh, okay, I
have,
was gonna
normally
say.
I gotta
That
have
was from
pictures.
Thailand. That was from Thailand.
Normally I
Have you
gotta
seen
have
The
pictures
Protector?
to get
So-
me through.
Tony Jaa.
So The Protector's from Thailand, you're saying?
That's from
I'm not
Thailand.
familiar.
Tony Jaa.
Super good.
It is. It's an action movie, martial arts, but it's so. All of the movements are so
he's
real.
not. He's a lot like Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do crazy
to
stunts.
to the point where like he does all of his own stunts. Like there was one portion of the movie where it was just a single video shot, and it must have
11
been like a.
minutes.
I was gonna say it was several minutes long.
11
and incredible,
minutes.
incredible.
One shot
Yeah.
fight scene.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Incredible.
Honestly, I don't know how old he is now, but if they did Spider-Man, he would be
Oh, dude.
an amazing person in the suit. I mean,
Right.
if they did a Korean
Yeah.
Spider-Man, he would be the number one I would think of. But like,
Yeah,
the
it
dude's
was legit.
ridiculous,
It was
acrobatically
legit.
crazy. Yeah.
And when he first put it on, I was like, oh man, shit. And then, like I was telling him, sometimes I need pictures, and the words were just enough to get me excited. So
Did you?
But it was really good. Like it did have subtitles, but it was really legit. It was
Yeah,
good.
and
You've
it's
seen
cheesy.
You've seen like the
It's over an
what is
elephant.
it? The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've seen it.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember like the scene where like Spider-Man like goes through the bridge like all acrobatic like?
Uh-huh.
Like he would do that in his movies
could do
without
that.
CGI.
Dang, that's
so it's like
amazing.
Yeah, and that's what Mike and I were talking about. It's this dude can do what CGI has to. It's pretty
Yeah.
incredible.
I mean that was a
Pretty
long time
incredible.
ago. I don't know how old he is now if he can still do that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Because
don't
I
know
mean
if
Muay
now,
Thai, like
but-
I mean if you've seen Anderson Silva break his leg, that's what happens with Muay
Yeah.
Thai when
Well,
you're doing it for a long time.
He actually was originally a gymnast, so who then
Yeah, I
learned
mean-
to fight for the movies, and just was absolutely amazing. He hasn't seen the original, which is Ong Bak, which is also very good,
Really good too. Yeah.
very very good. And then the guy that was the fast feet, I don't know what the
Fast Feet McGee.
What?
fast foot guy that he was the
Flash?
No, in he
The Flash?
he ran the exotic animal restaurant. He ran the restaurant.
Aquaman? I don't know.
I forget what his name was, but
What?
Tommy, the bad guy
Yeah.
that fought him.
Yeah.
At the end of that big 11 minutes, he has a movie out called The Rebel, and he is also the person that portrays Bruce Lee in the new Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, everybody was real mad about that, by the
Yeah,
way.
because so Brad Pitt's character fights Bruce Lee, and he like wins a round against Bruce Lee, and then like before they break it up with Bruce Lee getting like bounced off of a car door or something like, and people threw a big fit because you just can't beat Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but see, problem
it's
is
just not realistic.
They were making fun of Game of Death, where he
Chuck
did the
Norris
same thing with Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
no one
it's-
realizes that.
Yeah, because he's a huge fan of Bruce Lee, and the whole thing was Quentin Tarantino says, "Look, it's a fictional character. The guy he's fighting is fictional. I'm not saying that Bruce Lee's not the best. Bruce Lee's the best. Had he had maybe another 5 seconds, he'd have won the fight. But if fight wasn't that point of that wasn't to say this is how badass Bruce Lee is. It's to say this is how closely matched this guy is to Bruce Lee, this fictional character. He says it's just
a fictional character. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's almost like a $1 Million Man fighting Bigfoot. Who wins?
Whoa. So can I just say, like, in Burning, which is my example of an awesome Korean movie, there's actually no martial arts at all. It's kind of more like a coming of age thing of a 20-something group, kind of like Reality Bites. Ben Stiller in a non-comedy role, a young Ben Stiller in Reality Bites, but then with a murder mystery in it.
Oh, interesting.
So it's this combination of like that young hunger and like meaningless wandering and life search feeling, but then with a murder mystery that pops in. So it's like deep, but then it gets deeper.
I just thought of a movie that mind fucked me.
Okay.
Kind of worked. Okay. It was Jerry Leto was probably directed and played it. Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was saying that's
that
the other
thing
one.
is a ridiculous
Requiem
movie.
for a Dream.
You want
Okay, I
you want
thought
your
that
kids
first-
to not do drugs? Make them watch that movie.
But that's a bad second watch, though. I have to say, like, when you watch it a second time, it is so cheesy.
Oh, yeah,
and all the
cheesy.
drug stuff feels really heavy-handed and corny the second
Of course.
time. But when you watch it when you're young, you're like, oh my god,
dude, yeah.
I gotta
fucks
be
me.
honest.
I gotta do
had
drugs.
the
It's so
pleasure.
cool.
I had the pleasure and honor of meeting Jared Leto, and that dude is really weird.
That's how artists are, man.
No, I've got experience. That dude's weird.
Yeah, okay. I met Nicolas Cage, so.
Yeah.
Like
all met
livestock in
Nicolas
the
Cage.
hotel room, kind of
I
weird.
actually did a police report with Nicolas Cage. Now that I don't work there, I don't give a fuck. But
Wait, what's that look like?
The police report for Nicolas Cage.
Like you helped him do a police report, or it was on him?
It was at my property that I was employed.
Was the report about Nicolas Cage's behavior?
No, actually, but now that I don't work there, that dude can consume some alcoholic beverage. Him and his buddy Vince
McMahon.
Vince Neil.
Oh, Vince Neil. He's hanging out with Vince Neil.
They
That's
like
all you need to
they,
say.
God.
They like to consume
Rock and roller Vince Neil.
and
Yep.
get into a little physical altercation from time to time.
Sure.
And they never
So
get in
weird that
trouble
they hang out.
because celebrities just don't get in trouble in Las Vegas. Of
course not.
Unless it's Metro, and then you get shot. But I've met Nicolas Cage on a number of
Dude.
occasions, and he likes to consume his beverage, and he makes a lot of poor life choices.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's like how you would ask me, how did you meet Nicolas Cage? How did you? Well, I mean, I'm a nerd wearing a Dunder Mifflin shirt, as you guys can see. Okay, I hang out at a lot of comic book shop. He's like a Superman fanatic.
Yes,
he
he
goes
is.
to all of the comic book stores looking for anything with Superman.
Yep.
So that's, I mean, if you're hanging
Did
out at
you
a comic
know-
book store, you
I
never
met him
know.
at an LVAC.
Did you know that he named his son Kal-El?
Yes, I did.
That's some
weird.
serious.
Weird.
That's some serious
so I can
Superman
believe that
shit.
Jared Leto is a crazy person.
Yeah, Jared Leto. At the end of a concert, Jared Leto invited all of his supreme viewers of his concert to embark on a journey with him. I really didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about. Way too deep, and I wasn't high. So I didn't get it. I didn't understand what he was saying.
The Prince was that way.
Yeah.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Prince
sweet,
was-
though.
Prince
To drink with Vince Neil would be cool. Even though it's fat Vince Neil, I would still do that.
I would rather hang out.
Skinny Vince Neil's in there somewhere.
He got ate up by the fat Vince Neil. I don't think I would be afraid to shake his hand. That's some shit Ajax.
No, dude.
This isn't gonna get off.
Burn your hand off.
Oh, bro.
The burning.
No, dude,
Is
I'm
that
a
what
huge
it's about?
Motley Crue fan. That'd be amazing.
Gattaca.
It'd be cool
That'd
to
be
say
so
hi.
cool.
Sick.
Yeah, Gattaca's a
And
great
honestly,
movie.
Gattaca's a power
I'd be
choice.
more like giddy for Nikki Sixx and Vince Neil.
And that
but,
was
I mean, it'd still
Ethan
be cool.
Hawke and Jude
That's
Law.
true.
Yeah. Well,
Have you seen that?
What?
Gattaca.
Gattaca.
No.
That's that movie.
If you like
I
genetics.
don't do a whole lot of movies. Like movies, just you know.
Yeah, I don't watch it.
Everybody always brings up Ex Machina.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good one.
Pretty legendary. Wait. Seriously though, we gotta pay some Bob Thornton's again.
All right, let's do
Bob
it.
Thornton's.
Commercial time.
We'll be back. Let's talk about the Golden Tiki.
3939 Spring Mountain Road in the heart of Chinatown is where you're going to find the Golden Tiki. Can't miss it. The sign is ginormous. That's where you need to go, though. Golden Tiki is the premier tiki destination in Las Vegas, and in fact, the world. It's being rated top tiki bar by many different travel websites and agencies. Articles coming out constantly about the Golden Tiki. So what makes them great? Well, let's just start with the front door. As soon as you walk in, you're taken away to a magical tropical paradise. Walk in, and there you go. The music is always pumping in that place. Live music, DJs. The drinks are cold. You can get some Dole Whip. You can get specialty cocktails any night of the week. And let's talk about the slot machines. You feeling lucky? Well, you should, because the slot machines down there are always hot. And 3939 Spring Mountain Road in the heart of Chinatown is where you're going to find the Golden Tiki.
This is the Rockin' Comedy Show with Crazy J.
We could teach you some Aussie if you like.
I would love to learn.
Yeah? All right, you're going to say 3 words. Just say it normally, just an American accent, whatever.
Okay.
So you're going to say rise.
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 Yep. Up.
Up.
And then lights.
Lights.
Any
Yes.
American listening can try this as well.
Yeah,
those 3
you
words.
can try this if you're listening. So you say rise, up, lights in a row. So just say it normal, like rise, up, lights.
Rise up lights.
That's how we say razor blades, like you're
Rise
having a
up
shave.
lights.
That's
yeah.
razor
Rise up
blades in
lights.
perfect
That's
Australian.
razor blades in Australian.
Rise up lights.
Razor
Rise
blades.
up lights.
No, you're trying to say it in
Rise up
Australian.
lights.
Just say rise
Just
up
say
lights.
rise up
Rise
lights.
up lights.
The Rockin' Comedy Show.
Do you want to pay more for a new car or new home or less? Do you want to pay higher interest rates on your credit cards or even to refinance student loan debt or less? The secret to paying less on everything is a better credit score. Is your credit score less than 700? Do you even know? Well, now at the same time, you can learn exactly what your credit score is and learn how to make it better. And when you call our special credit repair hotline, you'll speak to an expert that will tell you simple steps to start improving your credit score. And the call and consultation are FREE. That's free. I'm telling you, the secret to paying less is a better credit score, and you can fix it right now. So please make this free call and change your life.
877-857-1658. 877-857-1658.
All right,
That's
kids. I told you to register
877-857-1658.
free Aerosmith tickets by clicking on the link for the Radio Vegas Rocks app and then simply register your name and phone number under the VIP tab. To punish you dicks, I'm going to play Janie's Got a Gun on my hand flute while I explain again how great this contest through Radio Vegas Rocks truly is. This is free airfare, free hotel accommodations, and 2 VIP tickets on the actual stage. You're on the stage watching Aerosmith play. If one of you dicks win these tickets and you have no one to go with, I'll go with you. I would love to see if an Aerosmith on stage turtle, even if you win. As long as you promise you don't roofie my drink, you don't have sex with my dead corpse. Hopefully he doesn't make my skin into some sort of apparatus he wears around his face. I'll even stay with you. All you have to do is download the Radio Vegas Rocks app and register under the VIP tab of the app to win.
Download the Radio Vegas Rocks app right.
Is your butt a crudely built birdhouse?
No.
Then why are you sanding it with toilet paper? Dude wipes have aloe vera to protect your sensitive side.
See? Sensitive.
Come on, dude, take it to the hole.
That's the sound most people make when they leave Pinches Tacos. Why is that? Because Pinches Tacos prides themselves in making every location unique, but give every location the same feel. I'm not talking cookie cutters like those big chain restaurants. They blend into your neighborhood and create a place you want to call your second home. Their doors are always open. Well, at least until 11 o'clock. Their mission is simple. They provide you the best taco experience. By using high-quality meats and seafood, fresh garden vegetables, handmade tortillas, and high-quality artisan breads. They could have made it complicated, but they chose not to. Why? Because they found through experience that keeping things simple is a good recipe for success and happiness. It's also a good recipe for a pretty tasty pinches taco.
According to Spanish language Stack Exchange, we always use it as an insult enhancer and can turn almost any curse word into a really rude one. Pinche pendejo, pendeja equals asshole.
Now they have 6 locations, 2 right here in Las Vegas. Come in, find out why we love them so much. Check them out on Facebook or visit the website, pinchestacos.com, for a location nearest you.
Pinches tacos.
And we're back.
And man, they're fantastic too. If you're in the Vegas area and you haven't had pinches tacos, you are wrong. So fantastic.
I guess I'm pretty
A
wrong.
seaside town is planning to install public toilets that will stop sexual activity by spraying amorous occupants with water and sounding an alarm.
Yes. Finally.
It's the new loos in the Welsh town of Porthcawl are also designed to prevent antisocial behavior such as vandalism and drug taking. This is an honest-to-God toilet. The toilets will have weight-sensitive floors to make sure only one person is using each cubicle at a time. What if you get like
that's not going to work for me.
That's not cool.
I'm
what
going
if
to
you get
count
something
as 2 people.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's not cool.
Any violent movement will set off a water jet to soak users, sound an alarm, and automatically open the doors.
What?
I tell you
Where is
what,
this at?
I dare you. That sounds like a
The
Friday
town-
night for me.
The Welsh town of Porthcawl, so UK.
Okay.
So no Americans can use this device.
So
The water jets will also be used to prevent smoking and drug taking, and the walls and floors will be resistant to graffiti. How do you make something resistant to graffiti?
I don't know.
You just don't sell paint.
Planning documents for the facilities say rough sleepers will be deterred by the time limit on how long a person can use the cubicles for.
That's awesome.
A time lock would also open and shut the toilets every morning and evening. Boy, somebody got super paranoid about their bathroom privacy.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
Right? Like, in a little town in UK, I mean, like, is it really that big of a deal?
Yeah, totally. Because you got sleepers who sleep in there and you can't poop.
Yeah. Go to New Carl's Jr.
totally
anywhere
a deal.
near Maryland Parkway.
Yeah,
So-
it's totally a deal.
I want to talk about Robin Williams real quick.
Oh.
Eric, you'll find this to be interesting. Did you know he was an avid Warhammer 40K player?
Really?
And painter.
Oh, wow.
He also played D&D.
Oh.
And he used to go into hobby shops
Pretty
like
cool.
wherever he saw one.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Very cool.
Yeah, right?
No idea.
Where did that guy find the time?
Well, drugs.
In between,
Oh, yeah, that
in-
makes sense. Cocaine.
In between coke.
Man.
In between coke.
He only had to sleep once every 4 days.
More time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about karaoke? Do you like karaoke?
Karaoke.
I like
love it.
karaoke.
Only with sake, I like karaoke.
I love karaoke, yeah.
Well, no existence on planet Earth is ever completed without at least one night spent slumped in a karaoke bar listening to drunken old men belt out I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys. However, this experience is not without its dangers, apparently. A man in China suffered from a collapsed lung after attempting to hit a high note during an intense karaoke session, as reported by the South China Morning Post. The 65-year-old man was from Nanchang, reportedly sang 10 high-pitched songs in a row when he started to suffer from chest pain and breathlessness.
Jeez.
I was very excited in the heat of the moment, and after singing a few songs with very high notes, I found myself having breathing difficulties. The man known only as Wang told the Chinese video.
His name is...
That's none of your business. A visit to the ER revealed that the man had suffered a
That's like literally what popped in my head.
Oh, man. A visit to the ER revealed that the man had suffered a collapsed lung due to the high lung pressure caused by singing high notes, said his doctor.
I can sing high.
Fortunately, he managed to receive the appropriate treatment and is continuing to make a steady recovery.
Good for him.
A collapsed lung, medically known as pneumothorax, occurs when a hole or puncture in the lung results in inhaled air leaking into the cavity between the lung and the chest wall.
Oh, I can fix that. You just stab the other lung and he breathes again.
Exactly.
It sounds like a Stephen Chow movie. It does, kind of.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
The leaked air can accumulate and build up pressure within the chest cavity. Although it's often caused by physical chest injury or damage from an underlying lung disease, it can occur for no apparent reason.
Oh, he was in China, which means he's already smog-ridden. He probably smokes 2 packs a day. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
And
get to
he'll
that.
live when he's 100.
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
One recent case documented a 79-year-old woman from Portugal who suffered pneumothorax after an acupuncture needle went too deep and pierced her lung.
Oof, ouch.
There are also documented cases of damage being caused by people screaming their lungs out, literally. Reported in the Journal of Emergency Medicine in 2017, a 16-year-old girl in Texas suffered from a collapsed lung after screaming too loud at a One Direction concert. Remarkably, the teenager had no
I bet you she wish she would have gone another
underlying
direction.
lung problems. In this
Another
recent
direction.
incident of the karaoke-related pneumothorax, it's unknown whether the man's age, health, or a pre-existing lung condition contributed to the mishap. However, it's fair to assume that there may have been an underlying factor at play here.
What's it called? A pneumothorax?
Pneumothorax.
That sounds like the name of like a monster
funny.
from Pokemon.
That's true.
Yeah.
In
it's
some,
In the
pneumothorax.
Matrix.
Yeah.
In some, we advise you to take small caution in your late-night marathon karaoke sessions, especially if your jam is the Bee Gees followed up by the Beach Boys. So, looking out for your well-being if you want to go sing some karaoke.
I used to actually work at a sushi burrito, and my boss, his name was Ted. Okay, it's funny. He's from Japan.
Ted.
Who lived in New Jersey for a while, that moved to Vegas. Really hilarious. But he used to get into an Elvis red, white, and blue suit, right? And sing
cool.
the Star Spangled Banner beautifully, I might add, every year. He was great.
Like Elvis?
Yes.
Okay, that'd be
Wow,
cool.
you actually did a good job?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's doing a really good job.
You know,
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao is releasing an album.
No,
Ooh, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Really?
He's huge
He should
into
do
karaoke.
he should do a duet with Jeff Bridges. That'd be amazing.
Dude, Jeff Bridges is awesome.
Yeah, he also does stuff with weird.
And Creed
things.
Bratton from Dunder Mifflin. Creed?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
an actual,
He's
like...
an actual rocker, yeah.
Yeah, he has his own music and whatnot. And then the Bacon Brothers.
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, he's in a band. Yeah, but you can't, when they call, you cannot talk about his movie stuff at all. You can only talk about the Bacon Bros music.
Oh, and Hollywood Vampires.
That's the
Johnny
Johnny
Depp.
Depp's, right? Yeah, Johnny Depp, Hollywood
Oh,
Vampires.
Is that, who
Johnny
was-
Depp's back, huh?
God, I can't
Phantom
think.
Planet. Phantom Planet has that guy that was in Jason Schwartzman. That guy that was inside Jason Schwartzman.
Oh.
Controlling his
who's-
body from inside.
Who's the guy that played Saruman? God, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee.
He did death metal.
He did death metal like ballads.
Yeah, into his 90s.
Yeah,
Dude was
crazy.
G. And then obviously Jared Leto with...
Oh yeah, of course. 30 Seconds to
30
Mars.
Seconds to Mars. That's another one that says...
Wait,
Amazing band.
30 Seconds to Mars, right?
Yeah, yeah.
30
You guys
Seconds to
remember
Mars.
this is Mars.
Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars.
You guys know.
I tell you what, he's really good at that, and he did a decent Joker. Other than that, that's a really scary dude.
He did not do a very good Joker. I'm
Stop
sorry,
it.
I can't.
Stop
no,
it. I didn't mind the Joker. Stop it right now.
All DC movies are terrible. Every single one of them. Sorry,
I don't disagree. I'm just saying.
I don't
he was a
watch
cool
bad
Joker.
movies anymore.
I think there's
all of them.
thought
All of them.
Shazam was
No.
a really cool movie
Stop
if I
it.
hadn't seen
Stop.
any Marvel movies.
I gotta
it.
bring
No.
this up, and I'm sad that he was in Aquaman, but can we just talk about how awesome Willem Dafoe is?
Yeah.
The
No, the dude is
like-
amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Everything that he's in is
He didn't
pretty much
need
gold.
a mask in
Besides
that Spider-Man. He could have just had his face.
Dude,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock
Yeah.
Saints,
Classic.
amazing. Have you seen Boondock Saints?
I
at
have.
least? Finally.
Finally,
A movie
the
that he's
guys
seen.
watched the movie.
Probably my favorite Doc Saints.
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
saints that are on docks, the Boondock Saints.
Have you guys seen Winona Earp?
No,
It's
that
a
doesn't
new
look like anything I
Netflix.
give a shit about.
Well,
Nothing at all.
apparently it has to do with all the 77 people that Wyatt Earp killed. That
They come back to life or
Well,
some
they
shit?
go to hell, right? And then they get somehow set free, and they come back to wreak havoc. And so his great granddaughter,
Winona.
This sounds
Winona.
like what plays after
Has to take
Beastmaster.
over.
Yeah, it's like Bless the Child with cowboys.
I don't know. I was watching it. It seemed interesting, and Doc Holliday's in it.
Interesting.
So I
Val
was like,
Kilmer.
He's supposed to be dead
Not
from
Val Kilmer,
tuberculosis
though.
at this point.
That's the
though.
only problem. Like, it's hard to like.
If it's not
see
Val
back
Kilmer,
up.
it's not Doc Holliday.
Yeah, it's just hard.
That wasn't. That was.
All right.
He played Wyatt Earp, not Doc Holliday.
Nope.
Guys, we're
Val
at,
Kilmer.
we're at the
Val Kilmer.
final
Oh,
minute.
God, I
Yeah.
can't
One
thought
minute.
of the other guy.
Yeah, we.
Kurt
That's our
Russell, my
time.
bad.
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
Yeah, we're it.
It's pretty
We've
fun, guys.
literally talked about nothing. So
It was great.
We hope you've learned nothing.
One more shout out for your guest.
Who the hell was that?
Yeah,
I don't
it's,
know.
yeah,
I've always been here.
yeah. My brother
This whole
Eric.
time, all the episodes.
If you go to Life is Beautiful, he'll probably be there.
No, I won't. I'll be in the back. Don't talk to me.
Jeff says it wasn't bad. He said maybe 9 bananas. That's pretty good. So that means, you know.
I don't give
Winona
anything
Earp,
more than
not bad.
11 bananas. I want some headroom.
It's hard to do. It's hard to give it the whole.
Yeah, to commit to 12, and
Yeah.
then what's the next 12? There's no more to go.
You can't go beyond it. Yeah.
No.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to Two Clueless Dudes here on RadioVegas.rocks. Make sure that you check out our website, www.twocluelessdudes.com. Also, check out the station, www.radiovegasrocks.com. You can also get the app if you do not have the app. Get the app, register it. You have the opportunity to get 2 amazing tickets on stage for Aerosmith.
Woo, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Other
You're
than
so
that-
close you can actually see into his mouth when he sings.
Yeah.
You can watch down that hole. That Steven Tyler pathway.
All the way down. All right, stay tuned for Die Laughing Podcast next on Radio Vegas Rocks.
Peace out.
Goodbye.